Hello YouTubers, Joe Kersey here on Thursday, November 15th, 2018, and it's around 14:30 in the afternoon Eastern Time. On this very mixed, freezing, rainy, snowy, rainy, cruddy day here in Central Ohio. My attempt, when I'm putting all these videos together, my Eastern European trip, my intention was to try to stay fairly consecutive as the trip progressed. But given the nature of transferring material from an SD card over into your hard drive, sometimes you think you've got it. Sometimes you think you've gotten it all off there, and sometimes you haven't. So I found a whole bunch of stuff that I thought had transferred in, but didn't. So I've got some stuff left over from Budapest. And I said earlier that I thought Budapest was one of the high points of the trip. And after we went to the Parliament building, we got on the bus. We went to a church I don't know the name of the church, but it has a reliquary in it, among other things, and it's got the arm of I think it's got the arm of Saint Stephen. And it's actually it's the arm and the hand. And well, sometimes some folks say it's just the hand, some folks say it's the arm. But they take this thing out once a year, and they put it on a platform and they cart it around the streets of Budapest under a canopy, and people, it's a procession, and you've got a guy walking in front with the Eucharist, and people are just swooning and loving it, and so yeah, it was, and of course it's all these churches, you get inside them, they're beautiful. It took me a while to grow to like the Baroque style, but it was a very beautiful church. Well, so afterwards that day, we had a little bit of time to ourselves, which is always nice. And so, after seeing the reliquary box and some paintings, some fairly bad paintings, and shooting some interior shots, I hightailed it down the street to this very nice bar, pub. The name of which eludes me right now. But I do remember that the beers only cost about just a hair under $3 in forints. The Hungarian forints. I think it was like 900 forints for some really good beer. I think we're not talking like your 12-ounce beer. We're talking, a half-liter beer. And so I had a couple of those, and I got back, the collection point. I actually got back to the collection point in about 15 minutes to spare, so I was being needlessly I didn't really want to have 3 of those boys, because actually that evening we were going somewhere to eat that evening. I didn't want to get too far gone on that one, lest Erna would disapprove. So there's going to be a lot of still pictures. I'll narrate when it's appropriate and needed. Okay. I kept hoping maybe the boy's arm or hand would sort of flop out somewhere along the line.